Record. This way. We'll figure it out. So we're going to start tonight simply by we're going to be talking about the sacred and savage and what it actually is. Um, it's about becoming the version of you that can't be shaken, drained, or played. So the whole point of sacred and savage is to show you that you can be both, that you can be both holy, sacred, whatever you want to call it, but you can also be strong in your boundaries. And that is what we're going to talk about tonight. And I'm really excited about it because this is what this is my life's work. This is what a lot of you have been following me for years. This is my bread and butter. This is what I do, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. But I'm gonna give it another minute or two before we truly. It's only 8:02, so I want to make sure more people come in. If not, they can watch the replay. But I'm excited. Do we have anybody celebrating anything today or anything going on that you guys want to talk about before we get started? Or are we good to go? And it's okay if you don't. We can always talk about it
Not
after.
today, but this Saturday, my youngest is having her communion. So
That's
it's
huge.
yeah, it's a big week. It's a very
That's
busy
really
week.
exciting. How
Yeah,
did the elections go today in Canada?
that's a good question. I don't know. I think they're still going on. We went to go vote at like seven. Yeah, seven. So
Yeah, I don't, yeah. Well, you'll have to let us know. Okay, I'm gonna jump in because there's a lot that I want to go over tonight, and I don't want to keep you here all night. And I want to still have time to be able to do other things at the end. Okay. So, welcome to tonight's Earth Angel Baddie Academy class, Sacred and Savage, becoming the version of you that can't be shaken, drained, or played. Because here's the truth, guys. Sacred and savage aren't opposites. They are the two wings. This is how I look at it. The two wings that carry your favorite version of yourself into overflow. You have your sacred and you have your savage. Sacred is how you honor your divine energy, right? And savage is how you defend it without apology. So sacred, I'll say it again, it's like it's your divine energy. It's gorgeousness, it's beauty. And then your savagery, so to speak, is how you defend yourself, having boundaries. So when you master both, which I've learned, is that you become unshakable, you become undeniable and unstoppable. So tonight we're going to truly focus in on how we unlock that. And we're going to start with a really cool, awesome affirmation. So I'm going to just say it out loud and let you guys kind of repeat it out loud. Whether you're a mute, it doesn't matter, or in your head, whatever you feel comfortable with. I know a lot of you are getting in where you can fit it in. Completely understandable. So we're going to start with, I am sacred enough to receive miracles
I am sacred
I
enough
am
to
sacred enough to receive miracles
and savage enough to protect my future at all costs.
and savage enough to
savage enough to protect my future at all costs.
Awesome. So we're going to jump in and dive right in. How do we all feel about this so far? Exciting, isn't it? It's really fucking cool. Okay. So, first, we're going to talk about what it truly means to be sacred, because sacred is not a weakness. Sacred isn't being naive, and sacred is certainly not being fragile. Because sacred means you recognize your life, your heart, your dreams is holy territory. It's walking every day like your soul is the most precious force in the room, because it is. When you're sacred, you don't give your vulnerability to just anybody. You don't explain why you protect your peace, and you understand that your softness is a gift, not a currency to be traded. A lot of times, especially women, I find, feel like, it's like a trade-off. It's like a currency. We're not doing that anymore. This is about honoring yourself because it's about praying over your goals. It's about setting intentions over your day. It's about trusting that you are already worthy of the life you envision with no extra grind, no extra hustle. Like you're here right now, the version of you now is already worthy of having the life you've always wanted. You're already worthy of stepping into the energy that you are envisioning. Okay? Sacred is choosing yourself without guilt. Sacred is honoring your glow without dimming it for anyone. And if someone doesn't respect your sacredness, you don't argue, you don't beg, you exit because your energy is too expensive to your energy is too expensive, and we just don't go there, okay? And we don't argue, like I said, we don't beg. You exit because your energy is just too expensive, okay? Now let's talk about what savage actually means. Because savage has nothing to do with being mean. It has nothing to do with cruel. It has nothing to do with cold. Savage is about isn't it's not about hurting people, and it's certainly not any of that. It's about refusing to let others hurt you. Because savage is knowing your time is precious. Savage is knowing your dreams are non-negotiable. Savage is your peace is protected by a steel, like unbreakable, non-negotiable boundaries. Being savage means saying no without guilt. It's holding your standards high even when people call you difficult. Trust me, I hear it all the time. Oh, she's a bitch. Oh, she's difficult. Okay. And sorry, it is what it is. It's cutting off energy leaks without writing a 10 paragraph explanation. I had to get on my friend today. She's having issues with some coworker and she's trying to write this whole book on why she was upset. And I'm like, girl, why? Just say you don't do this again. That's savage. It's remembering you don't need to explain why you're saving your best energy for your biggest vision. It's remembering you don't need to explain why you're saving your sacred energy for the people that actually respect and love you. It's trusting that boundaries are an act of self-respect. Okay. It's trusting that walking away is just something you have to do sometimes. I mean, it's just the most loving thing you can do for yourself. I mean, and it's the most important thing you can do for yourself. Savage is a part of you that says, I will protect the life the universe, God, creator, whatever gave me, like my life depends on it, because it does. If you don't protect it, who will? When you blend sacred and savage together, you don't have to swing between soft and hard anymore. You become fully integrated and a force of nature. It's almost like the yin and yang. Everybody talks about the feminine and the masculine. I find that can get too caught up in gender normals. We're moving beyond that. We're expanding and ascending past that. So how do we activate the two together? So it's a daily decision. It's a practice, it's an embodiment. And this is kind of what I do every day to kind of get myself in the mindset. In the morning, I have like a sacred activation where I claim my peace first thing in the morning, where I don't grab my phone right away. As much as I want to grab my phone and scroll on TikTok or Instagram, it's about starting the day off with affirmations. It's about starting off with prayer. It's about, kind of just starting off with deep breathing, just something to kind of call in peace and embody peace. It's setting your energy for the rest of the day before the world has a chance to dictate how your energy is going to be. It's you choosing how you're going to start your day. Because if we don't have some sort of intention when we first start the day, anything that can come into your life can directly decide what energy you're going to feel because you haven't decided what energy you're in. So the universe, the world around you is going to dictate it. If you decide when you first wake up in the morning that I'm going to be in a good mood and it's going to be a great day, it's probably going to be a great day despite whatever else may have happened because you've already made your mind up. And then in the daytime, that's your sacred activation in the morning. And the afternoon, daytime is all about savage enforcement. And I use savage on purpose because I want you to understand that that's how fiercely you need to protect yourself. And again, savage isn't about being cruel or mean. It's just power. It's strength and showing you that you have that ability, that internal ability to be this way. It's about moving through your day with discernment. Does this serve my highest, greatest, favorite version of myself? Or does this leak my energy? Is this good for me? And if you say no quickly in situations that are not good for you, you're not extending yourself or over explaining yourself, which is just an energy leak. They might upset the other person, but I don't care at this point. I just don't care because at the end of the day, it is being sacred and savage. It's understanding that, you know what? I don't have time for this because I have big, beautiful dreams ahead of me. I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm being direct. And if that upsets you, oh well. Okay? You redirect your focus without explaining yourself. Done. You don't owe anything to anybody but yourself. It's my daughter. I apologize. Anyway, and then at the end of the day, it's all about your nighttime unwinding sacred recalibration. Before you go to bed, you thank the universe, you thank God. And I'm going to put all of these bullet points, afterwards, okay? You forgive yourself for anything that maybe didn't go right. Maybe you did over explain yourself, or maybe you didn't step up the way you wanted to. This is where you give yourself grace. This is where you say, you know what, that's okay. Tomorrow we do better. You anchor yourself into a deeper space of sacredness and love and compassion and understanding, not just for you, but also the people in your life that you care about who probably are not as emotionally intelligent as you. And you're probably way above way past them, and that's okay too. So sacred is how you start and end your day. Savage is how you protect it all day long. I'll say it again. Sacred is how you start and end your day with holy intention, connected to your angels, connected to the universe. And savage is how you protect it all damn day. Okay? You're not swinging between the roles. You're not confused about who you are, and you're both the healer and the warrior. You are the sanctuary and the sword. You are the blessing and the boundary. And when you live from that dual power, you become unfuckable. Unfuckable? Right? Did I say that right? Close enough, right? And you become the version of you who can't be shaken, drained, or played. So tonight, I want to leave you with this locked in your spirit. The world does not deserve your softness without your strength. You were made sacred to heal for yourself. You were made savage to survive and to protect yourself. And you were made sacred and savage, the two wings, to thrive. So we're going to say this together. We're going to say, repeat after me. I protect my sacred.
Protect my sacred.
Protect my sacred.
I walk in savage.
I walk in savage.
It's savage.
I am the storm and the stillness.
The stillness.
Stillness.
Okay. How does that feel, guys? I swear, today has been one of those days where it's like I'm trying so hard to like keep my blinders on and stay focused, and it's like every 4 minutes, it's like something's going on. How do we feel about the idea of the sacred and the savage coming together? Does it feel difficult? Because a lot of the times we are so worried about hurting other people and we tend to abandon ourselves for others. So it can
No,
feel very uncomfortable initially.
I think actually the way it's combined, it actually sounds more empowering.
And it's supposed to be. I want you guys
Yeah,
to take
it
the power back.
doesn't even sound like to me it doesn't sound so cutthroat, but it just fills me with like courage.
Mhm. It's the balance.
Yeah, but I
was just gonna say
never heard it like that before.
That's because ain't nobody doing what I'm doing. Y'all really forget who the fuck I am. I'm fucking around with you guys. I love you girls. I can be myself, and I can take my mask off with you ladies, and that's what it is what it is. I had this funny conversation with a client earlier, and I said to her very, very plainly, because she's going through some things with family members and with a very toxic in-law. And I was like, girl, he's broke. He's a loser. Why do you
Oh
care?
God.
Why do you care? And I'll tell you why a lot of us care. Because our inner child always had to prove our worth. And that is our comfort in our chaos, in the sense where it's like, oh gosh, I'm not accepted, I'm not loved, I don't feel emotionally safe. So we get triggered to try to be good, to be accepted. But that doesn't fucking work. None of that shit has worked for you, has it? No. None of that love and light shit has worked without the other side. This is the missing piece, guys. You can heal and do all the things you want in the world. You can do all the cord removals. You can do all the protection prayers. You can do all the fucking things. But if you don't fiercely protect yourself and or keep revisiting people that are not meant to be in your energy field, you're never going to be safe. You're never going to create the life you want. You're leaving the door wide the fuck open. And you're letting all of that stupid, gross, disgusting energy back in after you do all of that incredible, powerful work. So, what was the point of it in the first place if you're going to just leave the door wide open for them to come right back in and take a shit in your living room? Because that's what they're doing. It's literally the exact same thing as you spending all day deep cleaning your entire house and then some asshole walking in the house because you left the door open and taking a big dump in your living room. You have to lock your door. You have to decide who you let in. And if they are not, when they come in, if they don't respect you, you have to tell them to leave. It's up to you. This is why we talked about it the previous weeks about how you are the problem, but you are also the solution. You cannot be sacred and holy without being savage. Look at the angels, for example. They are the healer and the warrior. They are the light and the dark. Okay? So I'm going to leave it that portion there. And the reason why is because I want to keep it as simple as possible. I don't want you guys to be overwhelmed. I want you to take this notion of the sacred and the savage are besties. They're literally besties. And you don't get to be one without the other. That's like, because sacred and pure and holy is like stripping all of your clothes off. And if you're not, and then going outside with no protection. Okay? So this is what we're going to anchor into every single day. It's a choice. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an exciting thing. I'm going to be giving all of you here my course for healing from narcissistic abuse for free. I'm really excited. I've done a lot of soul searching recently, and you guys are going to get all my courses for free. If you're in this container, you get the courses for free. Because I believe in it. It's powerful. I don't want to, I could easily charge thousands of dollars for the shit that I do. I know it's that fucking good. But my goal is to help people. I love you, Kimmy. My goal is to fucking help people. I don't need to, I don't want to charge $1,000 for something and help 10 people. I want to charge, it will be a one-off if you want to just buy it or if somebody else wants to buy it for $44. It's 5 modules and each one has 3 to 4 lessons with a bonus masterclass and baddie boundaries, which we're going to go into later. I'm really excited about it. It comes out, you guys will all be able to do it at your own place May 1st. Each lesson is under 5 minutes on purpose, on fucking purpose. Like literally on fucking purpose, okay? And I'm excited about it. I'm really, really excited because I know it's really that fucking good. And what we just talked about, although that's not in the class itself, because that is exclusive to you guys, is the wings. The wings is exclusive to you, to Earth Angel Baddie Academy, where we're talking about having the two. But this is a little bit more advanced than what the class is. The class really will kind of take you through this whole, our course, excuse me, this whole what narcissism is and spiritually what it is and how to remove that energy and how to protect yourself from it into really reclaiming your power. It's really fucking good. And then what we're going to do next is really amazing. We're either going to move into boundaries, which is really cool. If we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it's you're gonna love it. And then we're gonna go into, I'm also designing another course, which is you want to hear what it's called? Let me see. I have notes. I'll share it with you ladies just because I love you ladies. Um, I've been really in fucking creation mode. And I'm like, how do I not like just put this stuff out every week? Because I want to. Like I want to do more. I want to do more. Okay, so it's called, where is it? I'm sorry, guys. Mm-mm. I've been trying to get, basically the whole premise is, hotter and richer. How do we, hotter and richer, that vibes. I have a few working titles for it. I was, but it's going to be really fucking cool because I think it's the hotter and richer glow up. And it's going to come with like a tracker and it's going to talk about why it's so important. And it's not, getting hotter is not just a physical thing, it's a frequency thing. And your girl is like the queen of glow up, obviously, Avi. So I'm going to share all of it with you guys and how I did it and how I'm doing it. And I thought it'd be really fun. We could do it together and even kind of do it challenges together, keep each other focused and on point, taking care of our mental, emotional, and physical well-being, which I think is really important. So that's going to kind of coincide with the course. Okay. So any questions? We did house cleaning, we did our class, and then I'm going to end the recording here and we'll do personal readings.